And we're live. Hello and welcome back. Flosstube number 4. And I'm so happy if you are a returning guest and if you're a new guest, I'm so happy to have you. Heads up, this is probably going to be a little chaotic. First of all, I got a new espresso machine. I was influenced by Bond's husband. And so I've had some beverages. So we'll be skipping the Coca-Cola today, unfortunately. We're having cafe au lait or something along those lines. I've also been running around all day. 2 new babies were born since I've seen you last, and I got to meet the second one today. So I went out this morning and did that. And then Merry Christmas. The spirit is within me, and I am full send on decorating. So I paid a visit to Hobby Lobby. I needed to go to Hobby Lobby for framing. We'll get there. And then, I blacked out. And here we are. So I've been gone all day running around. So I apologize in advance if my children get out of hand. I've been gone. So everyone's a little all over the place. But Merry Christmas. You've heard me talk about my husband being gone since I've seen you last. His return date has been pushed out twice, so I no longer care about Thanksgiving. I don't have family here, so I don't have any obligations as far as family dinners and such go. And my husband won't be here, so I've skipped decorating for fall. I mean, I've already had a few things out, some glass pumpkins I have, and such, but we're moving on. We're moving on to Christmas because that's more fun. So after this video, I will be taking advantage of the caffeine running through my bloodstream and putting up Christmas decorations for the rest of the night. I'm so excited. Santa's coming. Let's see what else is new. That's it. I ran another 5K on Halloween. Not on Halloween. That was yesterday. Good night. I'll tell you what. There's nothing like a holiday centered around children to make me thankful I don't have human children. I did have fun. I went to a friend's house, hid in bushes with the scary witch mask on, and scared children as they came up to their door to get candy. That puts joy in my heart. I do enjoy that. I love the scariness of Halloween. I think Halloween should be scary. But other than I left, there were like 20 elementary school aged boys there. It was loud. I had to go. But I did do a 5K a couple weekends ago. It was Halloween themed, dressed up. It was raining. I started it. I finished it. That's all that matters. I'm going to do one on Christmas or Thanksgiving morning. So that should be fun. Anyways, moving on. I wanted to give a couple shout outs. This channel has gotten wild thanks to the girls over at Just Keep Stitching. I had not watched the flosstube where they called me out yet, and I just got inundated with these comments that says sent over from Just Keep Stitching, and I was like, oh my god, what's happening? I was at work. I actually called Bon and I was like, Bon, she had just came in to get her hair done, and I called her and I was like, Bon, hold on to your butt because you're never going to believe this. I just had to call her and tell her she loves Just Keep Stitching. She purchased from them. She's been in the store. She loves them. So that was a real hoot to get that shout out. So I thank you guys so much. And for everyone that came from there, I appreciate you guys and I'm glad to have you here. I did go and watch the video and I was literally laughing out loud. So that was fun. I cannot confirm nor deny Bond's real name. But I am a clever girl. Okay. Also, Maggie Lou X Stitches, giving you a little shout out as well. So if you love cats, please watch her videos. Love cats. Love, love, love. Also, I can't wait to see, she's working, I haven't checked back. You guys, I have to stay off YouTube. We'll get there. Anyways, I haven't checked back since the last video I watched where she's working on the cutest little like MP3 player, like iPod type thing. And she's like making these tiny little albums. It's the cutest thing, and I can't wait to see it all finished. I need to get back on there and see if she has any updated videos. Super cute. So thank you guys so much for the shout outs. I really, really appreciate it. Again, I am enjoying sharing my joy of cross stitching and all this wildness with everyone, you know, people like you who appreciate it. So any more people that you send my way is great. So love it. Also, I keep telling everyone at my salon that I'm going to quit my job and become a YouTube star full time. I need time to focus on my stitching. So we'll see. We'll see. They think I'm joking. We'll see. Also, all the feedback I've been getting, I love. You guys have given me some feedback on the chart that is not going to come to my brain in this moment. No, it's not going to come to me during this whole video. But the chart that Bond gave me that she started and then like the fabric was the wrong way. My most recent feedback I've gotten on that is start over. I do not want to do that. I do appreciate the comment. I do not want to do that because Bond has done it already and I just want to be part of it. So, but all the other feedback I'm loving. I love, my favorite ones are when people watch my first couple videos and comment everything's backwards and then they get to video 3 and see I figured it out. So as always, this is a learning curve and I'm always learning new and fun things. Like, can we believe I figured out how to put those pictures into the last video? There'll be more of that today, so stay tuned. We're chewing on a hard bone down here, so I'm sorry. He loves me. Okay. I'm getting a lot of requests for Bond. You guys love Bond. I love Bond. I made out a list of questions, okay? I went to Bond's last weekend. I took my camera, everything, fully prepared for a sit-down Barbara Walters interview with Bond. I wrote out questions. I wrote out comments that you guys have left on my videos. Didn't get that far. I broached the subject and it was a hard no. A hard no. Like really hard no. She does not want to be on camera. I'm gonna work on it, but it felt like a definitive no from Bond. Also someone in one of the videos called her my benefactor and I just loved that. It just made me laugh. But so stay tuned. Bond stories will never end, but I cannot promise, any appearances. I did tell her we could do it like a, what's the show my husband and I watch at bedtime? It's not Unsolved Mysteries. Dateline, you know, like black it out like Dateline or Blur Face. I'm working on it. I'm working on the plan, but right now it's not going well. It's not looking good. Let's jump right into it. Finishes. I have 2 finishes. First one, Tom Turkey. This was the Heart and Hand, Wool Whimsy, Thomas. These were all the little packages that Bond gave me. I don't know where the envelope went. That came with the chart, the fabric, all the razzle dazzle. You guys, how cute is he? How cute is he? Oh, and I love the colors. I took him over to Bond. She helped me finish him up. I just have a little grungy green fabric on the back and some velvet. Oh, he's so cute. So sadly, he won't get to see the light of day since I'm skipping Thanksgiving this year. But we finished him. He's so cute. And then my second finish is the Moon and Back by Heart and Hand that I was doing for one of the babies. Said baby was born. His name is Lane, and he's so stinking cute. I just dropped this off at Hobby Lobby this morning. It's going to have a nice little green frame on it. No matting, no glass, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me. A lot of things with this one. I successfully did a French knot. I successfully did a French knot. I was really proud of myself. I have not attempted it until now. It's in your brain, it seems simple. Watching someone do it seems simple. I was scared. I did it successfully. Very proud of myself. Second, the little tchotchkes that you sew on. You know, the little hoo-has, you know? Only one made it onto that one. The little fish. Mind you, the other one, there was two more that were flowers and one that was a little heart. It is for a little boy. Not that that matters. But I got the fish on. It was the very first one. And I thought, this feels good enough. You know, he's a baby. He won't even appreciate this. I need to figure it out because I love these patterns in such with little, you know, on them. But I really struggle with like tying things off when you can't like shove it into previous stitches. Like when you're back stitching, some of the numbers and that kind of stuff, like when it's just out in the wild, I'm sure it's a process and I'm learning. Insert picture of the completed work unframed here. Ooh, it's nice. It's cute. I can't wait to have it framed. Should be like 2 weeks. The lady at Hobby Lobby said, oh, that's another thing. The first one, if you'll remember, I went to Michael's. It cost me like a lot of hair to have that one framed. Significantly, dramatically cheaper at Hobby Lobby. Dramatically. The only thing different from this one to the last one, I got matting on it because I had to, because I didn't leave enough fabric for them to do their jobs. That's the only difference, you guys. Wild. So if you have a Hobby Lobby and you need framed, I would go there. And I even told the lady there, I was like, this is dramatically cheaper. And she just looked at me like, yeah, lady. Yeah, lady. Okay, those are my finishes. I'm proud of them. Daily I have to remind myself that I do have a job, so I cannot do this full time, unfortunately. So I get done when I get done. Okay. I am still trying to follow my schedule of Mondays and Tuesdays working on something while I'm working on the baby stuff. Stay tuned. Wednesdays and Thursdays I'm working on my sisters. We'll follow up. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I do what I want. We're sticking to that right now. I've added Christmas in on the 25th. Someone also made a comment, maybe do the 2nd and the 5th as well. I might, because there's like a trillion Christmas ones that I want to do. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, those are our finishes. Whips. Okay. Quaker Christmas. I did get some work done on this on the 25th. Quaker Christmas, Bygone Stitches, Songs of the Season. This is the one that is on Lakeside Linen. Yee. Let's see if I marked my page. Oh my gosh, you did, Amy. Good job. Oh, you didn't. That's just laying in there. Oh, my assistant. You know, I just made a comment to my... Okay, side note. Oh, I'm going to try to keep these to a minimum, but I make no promises. My husband's deployment got extended. They turned off mail. Like, they stopped accepting mail. I think in like, what month is it? It's November. I think in September, I sent his last packages out. And he told me Monday evening. So I just got the crap news over the weekend, last weekend, that they were extending this deployment again. Monday evening at my bedtime, his morning time, he says they opened up mail for a week. Immediately panic, get on Amazon. Anyways, I bought a bunch of stuff. The Amazon order came and I went to Costco to buy like beef jerky and stuff. And I texted my husband and said, my assistant got out of hand on these orders. And he just said, haha. He didn't even question who my assistant is. So I think he's figured that out. That by my assistant, I mean me. Okay. I hope you got a giggle out of that. That was really off course there. Okay, so maybe I didn't a perfect world. Okay, I don't think I've logged this yet. But we all know it's Christmas. It's bonds. I need to get it in the book. wonderful life. Oh no, I did. Okay, yeah. Good job. 28 count Lakeside linen light exemplar. I got some good stitching done on this. I mean, just a day, but I went for it. Oh, I got a little, you guys, isn't this so cute? I got it on Amazon. This cutie. Don't mind my nails. Please don't judge me. We've made progress. We have some progress. Things are happening. We're doing good. I just love this color. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to be done with this. It's going to be so beautiful. I just called for a floss one here, and I don't know where the bag is. So, you know, it's that color. Oh gosh. And I will say, not that I think you guys are wild and crazy kids, but I feel like I've heard about Lakeside linen, like people speak about it with reverence, and I'm like, I'm new, you know? What's so great? It's great. It's great. I love touching it. It's nice. I like that. So I'm coming around. And I vaguely remember hearing someone, I don't remember whose floss tube it was, saying that something about them like going at it again. Them Lakeside linen, her, she, they. But I haven't done any research into that. So we're working on that. Whips. Next up, we have the Scarlet House. You guys know this is my favorite one for myself that I want to get done. So when I'm working on something for myself, this is the one I've been pulling out. This is Mystery Fabric from Bond. I got a good bit more done. Also, I did not iron or make anything pretty today because I was running around like a crazy person. So just a lot more words. A lot more words. This is 1/2. Maybe it'll be done next time I see you. Probably no, but maybe. Maybe without my husband coming home, freed up time for stitching, you know? Oh, the Scarlet House. Gosh, I can't wait to have that done. And then last but not least, I did make a tiny progress on Blackbird Fracture, but I did not pull it out because literally it was like maybe 10 stitches. Okay, Within a Dream. Dun, 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 dun. I made good progress on this. I'm saying that. I forgot to look back at the last video, but I know there was at least one night where I got hog wild on this guy. Filled in a lot of the side there. Okay. A lot of the side there. Okay, but you guys. Okay, this was the one I talked about in the beginning where I made mistakes over here, right? Like these little tchotchkes are supposed to be all the way, and I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out, but I also made the mistake of, I got all the way down here. I was filling in with this dragonfly, and I just completely missed one stitch. I completely skipped it and then carried on with this. Oh my gosh. So I have to rip this out or frog it, whatever the nice way of saying it is. This spot here, this whole little section. It's fine. Everything's fine. Happy with my progress on this guy. Another one I can't wait to be done so I can give it to my sister. Okay, that's it for whips. That's everything we were working on before, and we've made progress on. I know that doesn't seem like a lot. However, other things have happened. We've got new starts. First new start, Nicholas. Since I finished Thomas was my at-work only project, and I said I was going to do littles while I'm at work in between clients. So Thomas was next up. He's Nicholas. Another thing, it was a kit, came with the whole haberdashery. I made a lot of progress, actually. Look at this. Because, let me tell you why. I've gotten so much done. I joined the Homespun Needlework Facebook page after so good. Someone was talking about it on their floss tube. It'll come to me. Anyways, she was showing this huge piece, and I was like, oh, what? Okay, I'll get in there. First of all, there's sometimes some drama in there, I will say. It's starting to seem like Love is Blind this season. For anyone that watched, can you guys, first of all, no weddings. Second of all, Sparkle Megan, come on. You know, wild. The season, I'm ready for the next. Anyways, okay, so I joined that Facebook page, and they're doing a Christmas exchange, and I said immediately yes, and then I called Bon. So I think this was the same day I went to her house, and I said, hey, do you think, like, if you were to do something like this, do you think that would be a nice gift to get? And she said, yeah, I think it's cute. You finish it real nice, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. I started it that night at home. Even though these littles are supposed to be my at-work projects, I started it that night, and I've just been going crazy on it. And then it dawned on me, I want this, and I know I'm not going to do it again. I mean, okay, that could be a lie. 90% sure I'm not going to do it again, just because A, everything was ready for me. It was a kit. Everything was right there, what I needed. B, so far already, I have had zero desire to do the same chart twice. Like, the thought of doing it again does not interest me, because I have so much stuff from Bon and so much stuff that I've just acquired. So I thought, I don't want to give this away. I want to keep it for myself. I'm still working on it. I'm going to finish it, but I think I'm going to keep it for myself. And instead, I'll show you under acquisitions what I'm going to do for the Christmas exchange. Anyways, I got my person today. If anyone else did that, we got our people today. My lady lives in California, and I hope whatever I do, she loves. I'm going to do her a cross stitch, obviously, and then I ordered her one of these lotion bars. I just got one. I just got it from Lindy Stitches. Oh my gosh. I got the cashmere sweater. I wish I could bathe in it. From Hive and Holler lotion bar, moisturize on the go. So good. Hive and Holler in West Virginia. hiveandholler.com. So good. Okay. The long-awaited stitch along. Okay. I was very excited about this. You guys were excited that I was excited. There was a lot of excitement. I started it. I made progress. And as the pages were released each day, I was just realizing that I wasn't feeling it in my heart. It's not that I don't like it. It's just not my vibe right now. Just not what I'm shooting for. So I will eventually finish this. I did make some progress. This is where I got. But it's completely done now. All the charts have been released. I wasn't feeling it in my heart. It's going in the chokey. It's going to go in the chokey for now. I'll come back to it. I will finish it. I made a lot of progress on it, but this is the first thing that I've started working on, and I just was not looking forward to it anymore. So I'm going to come back to this, but it's going in the chokey for now, and we'll pull it out at a later date. My goal is to finish it by October 1st next year. So we'll figure it out, you know? We'll see what we see. Okay. This is my kit that I ordered off of Etsy. Also, Pam at Just Keep Stitching did message me on Instagram with a link to an eBay. It was like a Precious Moments package that had this, but I had already or not had this one specifically, but had the Child's Prayer, but I had already purchased this kit. So, but I very much appreciated her giving me that shout out. Okay, you guys, this is how it came. Like the original box. I wish I could read the original sticker, but it's obviously like completely worn off. This is a Busilla embroidery thrift kit, cross stitch sampler, the Child's Prayer, kit number 1890. You guys, it smells old. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and everything you need came with it. It came with this frame. Came with a frame. We'll see. We'll see. It came with a little cardboard backing. It came with all the thread. I don't remember if it says on here what the thread is. Sufficient embroidery cotton is included. Arrangement of colors. I don't think it says. This is the chart. That's it. Directions. There's a lot of embroidery on here. Embroidery. There's different stitches. Satin stitch, French knot, star, outline, regular cross stitch. The only thing that's actually cross stitched on here is all the words and the border. All the words and the border are cross stitch. Everything else is embroidery, drawing. I don't know. I took this to Bonds last week so we could talk it out. Here's the fabric. And that's how far I've made it. Here's the thing. I thought this was going to be easy. I thought this was going to be easy. But you can see it is printed, okay? There is some printing on the fabric. However, it is not printed like well. It does not line up with the fabric as far as like cross stitching goes. It's stressful. Like, if I'm actually trying to line it up and do well, like the Y over here is almost completely off, right? But you can see I started where I started. I was on par. I was on track. And now we're getting weird. So I'm kind of just following my heart on this one. I mean, the words, you can see kind of how far the words go down. Like down into here. So I'm going to do all the words and then see how I feel. That's what Bon and I talked about. I'm going to do the words, see how I feel. I mean, I'm obviously going to do more, but I'm going to have to move the border around a little bit and figure it out. It was hard. I thought I was just going to whip right through this one. It was going to be so easy, pre-printed. How hard could it be? Hard is the answer. But you know what? This is the first one I feel like so far I've had to like work for. Use my brain. So we'll be fine. Okay. It's getting dark in here. We're okay. We're doing okay with lighting, I think. Okay. We're moving on to acquisitions. Okay. So that's for my best friend Jazz, who just had her baby. I got to see her today and she's freaking adorable. She slept. My arms actually hurt from holding her for so long, but it was worth it. So she'll get that when she gets it, you know? Okay, acquisitions. I can't show you this whole thing. I don't have an actual picture of it, and I am not supposed to show a chart, right? So this is Mary and Minty from With Thy Needle and Thread. Oh, 2020. Listen. Mary Minty Part 4. Hair. This was a duplicate. Bon had a duplicate. So when I decided that I think I want Santa for myself, I thought, oh, Bon just gave me something. It's cute. There's a Santa standing on a reindeer, hanging a candy cane on a Christmas tree, and he's got a string of lights. So I think I'm going to do that for my Christmas exchange instead. I ordered it's on 36 count French vanilla by R&R Reproductions. I ordered that from Farm Girl Dry Goods. It'll be here this week. And then I got all the thread I needed from Lindy Stitches. And I was just looking in my order because in that Lindy Stitches order, I also ordered another lotion bar for my Secret Santa person. And I also ordered some 40 count vintage country mocha. You guys, I have no idea what for. Zero idea why I ordered that. I have no clue. I'm racking my brain. I thought it was for this next one I'm about to show you. I don't know. No clue. No clue. It might be. I don't think so. It could be. I don't know. Anyways, I'm super excited to do this, even though I can't like show you, but like, cute. So we'll see how that comes along. There's a lot of, I have to learn what a colonial knot is. So that should be fun. I'm sure I can do it. I'm sure I can do it. That's fine. Okay, next up, come on. So remember, it was probably my very first video I showed you a Sasquatch or like a Bigfoot one. I was going to do it for my husband. I got everything I needed, all the things. Vaughn had given me the pattern. And then I was like, oh, my husband's going to think this is stupid. I'm not doing this for him. And then I was sorting through stuff one day and I sent him a picture of it. And I said, yes or no? And he said, yeah, sure. And I was like, it will go in your room. And he said, yeah, sure. And I was like, okay. But I still think it's kind of, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see whether I do it or not. Anyways, but I got this one for him. Are you kidding me? Come on. This is A Year in the Woods, number 5. The turkey from Cottage Garden Samplings. Okay, this does call for 40 count legacy linen by Picture This Plus. I don't know why I would have ordered vintage. Oh, no. Wait, I think I just remembered what I ordered that for. We'll see. Anyways, I've done nothing for this. I just got it in the mail this week, but I am so excited to do this for my husband. The chart is in color. It's so beautiful. I of course went down a rabbit hole when I saw this. I was like, number 5? That means there's others. Maybe I'll do them all. But then I looked and like there's some of them not that I don't think they're ugly, but I just don't love the animals, you know? Like there's a wolf one, maybe. But some of the other animals, I'm like, we'll see. Okay, so I'm super excited for that. Again, I've got nothing for it, allegedly. Maybe vintage country mocha. We'll see. You guys, Jingle Ball. I signed up. I got tickets. I set my alarm. It was the day I went to Bonds, I think. I don't remember. Anyways, we had already talked about it. We had talked about what we were going to get. I think we just talked on the phone about it. I don't think it was the day I went over there. And Bond's doing the bell pull, and I don't remember what else. But I got the Winter Woods biscornu. I'm so pumped. Also, okay, but look at the picture. Oh, the animals. You guys, the packaging. I've never done anything like this before, and I was just blown away. Blown away. So I need to start working on this ASAP because Jingle Ball is December 5th through the 7th. I don't remember what day my class is. I think I saw another email from her pop up today, but I haven't read it yet. There was something in the last email about interfacing. That's a new word. So I have to figure out what that means. I also need to, okay, there's interfacing in here. Okay, scratch that. But I do need to figure out what to fill it with. So if anyone has suggestions, their favorite filling things, please let me know. Anyways, a little welcome page. I was so excited when this came in the mail. I'm just so excited to do it. So I'm going to try and have it. I want to have it completely done because I have no idea how to make a biscornu. Bond makes it sound like it's the worst thing she's ever done in her life. So I'm a little nervous. It came with like the little wood button, all the things. There's oh gosh, I'm just excited. It comes with a little wood button, and in one of her emails, she told a story about the lady who makes these buttons. Come on, it's like a real little stinking cute New Hampshire Nature beaver stick button. New Hampshire nature.etsy.com. I'm so excited. And then, oh my gosh, a needle. Okay. Let's focus, everyone. Okay. The floss, freaking beautiful. There's some Roxy floss in here, which I have not used. If you'll remember, I found out about the Roxy floss conversion for my Within a Dream, but I was fresh and new, and I A, didn't know what that meant. B, had already bought all my thread. C, it was expensive, so I didn't do it. Anyways, so we got some Roxy flosses. I'm assuming I can show you what's in these kits, right? Like, don't call the law if I'm wrong. Come on. Come on. Oh, God. Okay, what else do we have? We have some DMCs. And I've never heard of these. CGT. They're beautiful. Cottage garden threads. Amy. At least I'm pretty, you know? They're so nice. So funny. I am a visual buyer. If I was to see these in store immediately, yes, I'll purchase them. I love the packaging. I'm a sucker for good packaging. I just visually, this is appealing to me. So I'm super excited to try 2 new threads that I have not tried before. And then the fabric is pretty. Trim, blah, 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 blah. Okay, this is where the interfacing comes in, and there's directions. We are going to be fine. Everyone, calm down. We're going to be fine. Interfacing. Fiber on a Whim. 32 count, Belfast, pistachio. Isn't this so pretty? Oh my gosh. So, realistically, you won't see this done. Well, I better have it done by the time I see you again. But, like, done, not until next month. Because I'm trying to keep with one a month so that I feel like I actually have enough to share with you. So, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Okay, those are my new acquisitions. Yep, those are the only new things I've purchased and have in hand. Okay. And then, here's what happened. I watched flosstube. That's what happened. That's what happened. I was doing good with my purchases for the month, and then 2 things happened. A, I watched flosstube. B, my husband's deployment got extended. And there's nothing like a little retail therapy to give you a few minutes of a good feeling. And it worked. I was influenced by Just Keep Stitching. First one, I don't have a picture of them. The monthly mini village series by Country Cottage Needleworks. They just released the last pattern. It was the year long this past year. Well, I was late to the game. I purchased all of them from Crazy Annie's. They should be arriving anytime. January through December. They're so stinking cute. They're like the little tiny towns, which I will also be doing. I have not got any yet, but I do love the tiny towns by Heart and Hand. The tiny towns. I do want to do those, but these are different. These are months. Okay, you guys? Bonnie encouraged me. Oh, Bon encouraged me and said I should do it. So I did it. So those are coming. And then also, just keep stitching. In the latest video I watched, she was talking about how she was somewhere. Oh my gosh, my iPad's doing weird stuff. And, oh, I remember I locked it. And she decided to do a stitch along. And she showed the print, and I thought, I'm not stitching along, I don't think, but I want what you've got. So I got it. But I got it in PDF. The Witchy Stitcher, who I have ordered from before. I showed you a bunch of hers. A Graveyard Wander. I'm so excited. I've purchased nothing for this, so. But I have it. We'll see. Okay. That's it. That's all I have. I'm very proud of myself. Where are we at? 40 minutes. I'm feeling good. I am enjoying everything that I'm working on. Oh, I did also order, and it has not arrived yet, oh God, that's a second thing. First thing, a project bag. Her name is, I think it's What the Stitch. I'll tag it below. A friend sent me a video of hers where she was working on a needlepoint Fendi bag. And so I started following her from that. And then, I just saw on her Instagram, she was releasing, she put out a new website. She has a new website, and she also released these project bags. They're so cute. Solid color, and it literally just says work in progress. Anyways, it has like pockets at the thing. I'll show it to you next time because I'll actually have it. So I ordered that, and I'm so excited. It's my first like project bag, you know? Like that's the intention, because otherwise I just use these like clear ones that I got at Target, which are a steal, by the way. I love them because you can see through. You can see what's in them. But then, I'm pretty sure it was Lori Holt's Instagram story yesterday. She shared someone who made project bag out of a new fabric line or a new fabric launch, and it was visually beautiful. So I went to that lady's page, and then went to her thing, and I ordered on Etsy the fabric bundle to make a project bag. The pattern was not included, nor do I have one. So if you have a favorite fabric, if you have a favorite like pattern that you use for bags, please share it with me or tell me or something. There's no like, it's not one that has like clear on the front. It's just fabric, like you can't see inside from the outside. That's it. That's for real it. For real. I thought that maybe this Graveyard Wonder was what I ordered the 40 count Vintage Country Mocha for. That's a lie. You know what? Maybe it was for those monthly minis. You know, I'm just not in a place yet where I'm ordering fabric to just have on hand, and we don't really have like shops around here, so I can't go just like buy stuff. So I kind of just intentionally make these purchases when I need things. So I must need this, but for what? Your guess is as good as mine. Okay, you guys, I think that really is it. I can ramble. I have the gift of gab. It's my job. So I'm going to go decorate my house for Christmas. And I'll see you again in approximately 30 days. I thank you so much for spending your time with me. Again, thank you everyone for all the feedback that I get on my videos. I'm glad you guys are enjoying them. It brings me joy when I bring you joy or a smile to your face or anything along those lines. So I appreciate you, and I hope to see you again.